Fable 5 is here, and we know we have the most powerful model yet. But this powerful model is also very expensive, and for a limited time in our plans, it'll get even pricier once it moves to the API. That's why using Fable 5 correctly is so important. Where you use it matters a lot. There are actually a few ways to do this. But in this video, I'll show you one of them, and we'll use this method 5 times to get different results and build various tools. With this method, you basically leave the heavy lifting and planning to Opus and have Fable do the building, even though it's usually done the other way around. Like let Opus plan and then build. No. Opus plans and Fable builds in our video. I'll show this with 5 different examples. Because in terms of tokens, this is the best case scenario. The best builds come out this way. Everything created is error-free. So doing this is very important. Now, if you're ready, we'll start going through them example by example. We'll be doing all of this in Claude Code. If you are not sure how to set up either Fable or Claude Code, do not worry. I'm going to walk you through the process step by step right here and right now. So when you navigate to Claude's page and you see the option to get this tool, all you need to do is simply open up your terminal window and then type the command directly into the prompt, just as you see it. It's really that straightforward, and I'll make sure you understand each part as we go along. Once you type Claude, it opens up, or you can also use cursor. In an IDE, like when you're using it in a project where you can see your files on the side, it installs when you give this command. Then you just type Claude and it opens. It's really that simple. Now let's open it. You can start using it directly here. It'll first ask you to log in, either via subscription or API. When you choose subscription, it lets you start using it by having you authorize the account you're logged into on Claude AI in your browser. Now we type /login right here. I'm logging in with my account too. I'll click allow. I'll click authorize. As you can see, we can start using it now. From here, I can select Fable using /model, or I can go back to the default Opus. I can choose between either of them. Now we'll start with our first prompt. For my first project, I've selected Opus. I'll have Opus do some deep research, and with that deep research, it'll look at a tool I use. I'm calling it the Lead Tracker CRM system. Why are we doing this? Because Fable 5 can design tools for you. That's the most important part, really. If there's a tool you're already paying for, you can have your own local tool designed instead of paying for it. By Fable 5, so with Fable 5, we're going to do this now. I'll have it build a mini CRM, but first, let Opus do the research. For me. And Fable 5 will actually build the CRM features. So we're leaving the research to Opus. We'll have Fable do the work. First, I gave Opus a prompt like this. You can copy it from the screen and try it, but whatever your need is, whatever tool you use or pay for, have it make a clone of that. As you can see, deep research has started here. And after deep research, this is what we'll actually do. We'll have it write a plan prompt. We're having Opus do this research, then we'll have it make the plan, write the prompt, and then hand it over to Fable. Then you'll be surprised by the final product. Now, I've given it another prompt. I said, take this report and turn it into a structure at an MVP level for me. We'll use it locally. There won't be a cloud. I said, lay out everything that needs to be done. Now, Opus has done this too, as you can see. I'm saying, let's change the model. Let's switch to Fable. Yes. And I gave it a goal. I'm starting with goal. The goal I gave is to take this thing, but it can already get it from here. Still, let's take it like this. There's a plan here now. It'll see it in the chat history anyway, but I copied it regardless. I came over here like this. Did I copy the wrong thing? 1 second. Let's do this. Okay. I gave it to Fable. The goal is to build this CRM for us, and it will. What we're doing is this. We had Opus do the deep research. We had it write the plan based on the research results. This part is very token heavy because it's constantly researching. It reads searches and scans. But we're leaving the build process to Fable. That's what will make the real difference. As I said, you can make mini tools like this too. You can make mini CRMs. For example, you might be paying $50 for something. You can design it and then build it yourself. Or you can make them more advanced. After all, I'm making something in just 3 minutes. With a bit more development, you can turn these into products ready for sale. It's finished, let's see. I'm opening it. As you can see, it's open. I can add contacts here. Let me add some demo data here too. I can export it, I can move it out. The dashboard is empty. Right now, let me generate some demo data quickly. Our demo data is here. As you can see, we've built a CRM. You can see what's happening, who's who. You can do everything here. It's very easy. You can have a CRM built for yourself this way. You can customize it. You can have whatever feature you want built, and you can start using it on your computer, so you don't need to pay for a CRM anymore. Let's move on to another use case. Here I am again. Since I use different Claudes, I'm using Claude 2. The subscriptions are actually different. Now you can have Fable do this, or Opus. It doesn't matter, but it's better if it's in Fable. Bring me my previous work, my skills in Claude Code, everything, my sub-agents. Well, what am I doing poorly? Where can improvements be made? By saying extract while using in my projects, you can actually audit your own work style, your cloud health and project health, and cut token spending. You can add Fable as a very useful second pair of eyes for your own work and your projects. This will actually provide you with convenience and also allow you to spend fewer tokens in the future. Because with this diagnosis it performs, it will actually make improvements to the system. Now I've given this prompt. You can see it here on the screen. You can also pause and take it. I'm also leaving these below in a file. You can also access it from the link down there to this file. When you provide these, it will analyze how to use them and produce a result for you. Let's wait for the result. As you can see right now, it's researching. You'll actually do this just once. While Fable 5 is within the ready limits, you'll do it once. It will improve your workflow so much that you'll be surprised by the effect. There will be an improvement file, and it will stay in your package and projects as an improvement, a development. It will produce a system that constantly improves itself. Okay? As you can see, it prepared a file here called improvements.md, and it actually researched 170 Claude work sessions. It extracted what could be done, the PDFs, and all the development systems for me. So it found and extracted all of my work errors. It found which skills need to be developed, and it said no action is required for these. But in others, it found areas that need development. This is a very effective method. It lowers your costs significantly and improves your work system quite a bit. So use this one as well. This is our second method. And the third method for yourself, we have an agentic OS, the one I mentioned. We're constantly developing it. I'll enable you to make your own agentic OS as well. I'll give the command for that now. Our model is currently Fable 5. Let's change it. In the same way, we'll have Opus do it first. I'm having Opus do some research, and I say I want to make a visual agentic OS system. There will be a dashboard, Claude Code, and it will be headless. The research architecture will basically handle how Claude Code works, the skills, visual metrics, daily reports, tasks, statuses, and content statuses for me. Again, we're sending Opus for the research. Then we'll convert this into a PRD. What does PRD mean? Product requirement document. So it will turn the requirements of this project, this product, into a file. We'll give that to Fable too. It will build it for us. As I said, these examples, the first, the second, and the third one we just did, are very important. Because if you set up your own systems now while Fable 5 is available, it will make things much easier for you later. By the way, Fable 5 isn't going anywhere. It's just going to get a lot more expensive. That's the problem. As you've seen, the work is continuing in the background. This will be finished shortly. I'm going to switch accounts. Done. Now what shall we do? Unfortunately, the 5-hour limit, it gets used up like this on Fable 5, especially if you're doing a lot of work. So we're going to switch accounts now. As you can see, it's exhausted. Nothing to be done about it. So we'll try something else. We're going to log out of this. We've opened a new account. We couldn't open this one either. We're waiting 20 minutes. Fable is getting a bit depleted. Nothing to be done. We'll continue with this in 20 minutes. We've reset it. Let's do it again. What were we doing? Log in. Our account has changed. We're continuing. It's continuing with the prompt we gave. The research is finished. It actually made a plan, but I want to convert this into a PRD. So I said, let's turn this thing above into a PRD.md. This is for the Agentic OS dashboard. And prepare it for me. Then we'll give it to Fable 5 and have it built. The PRD is written too. We're changing the model. We've come to Fable, and this time I'm saying I already explained the Agentic dashboard above. Our PRDMD is also ready here, as you can see. Do this. I want to be able to trigger my automations and skills from within it. I want to see it in the UI. Build this for me, I say. Again, we had Opus do the research, had it write the PRD, and now we're having Fable build it. It's done. Now let's open it and see what comes up. We opened it, and our Agentic OS appeared. As you can see, there's a system here that actually generates your daily report for you when you click run. It's turned out great. What else is there? Let's wait for the daily report. It says it's completed. It says I've written the note too. What did it write here? Quick note. Daily report. It wrote a daily report here, as you can see, actually. And I have my explanation here in the daily report. All the tasks are here. There are metrics. How much money was spent. How many tokens were used. It's all there. It measures everything. It actually connects to your system. In this way, you can actually start creating your own Agentic OS. We have an Agentic OS too, as you know. If you remember this is the Agentic OS we created. Of course, there's more token usage and more effort involved here, as you can see. But the logic is the same logic. It performs the same function as the one here. As you can see, all the skills here, it finds the actions, it finds the metrics. It finds all the expenses and tracks them right here for you. Additionally, you can manage every message here as well. You can see all of your skills here, just like this. We actually visualized it a bit. Or you can see the memories in this way. You can see how all the memories connect and they're links like this. You see what comes from where. These improve automatically. But it's the same logic. This is actually the same as the other one. Daily reports, daily improvements, the system managing itself automatically. This is very important because you are doing a lot of work. You have agents. Let's say we have our Hermes agent here, as you can see. With Hermes, we manage and get things done through our own AI agent here. If you do a lot of work, these agent operating systems are very important. You can start setting it up here first, then you can gradually visualize it. I'm already sharing this in the community for you to use. Now I'm going to do something else. This is the fourth one. This is something Anthropic said themselves. Actually, if you want, you can change this and do it with Opus as well. It finds errors very well with Fable. We'll run a code review and have it find all the errors. While Fable is here, especially if there are errors you can't solve, you can have Fable solve them while Opus is also active. Or you can tell Fable about things that Opus missed. That's why doing this is also very important. Don't change anything, don't fix the errors. I'm just saying, give me a report. Now it has started the review. As you can see, many agents are working together here. And they've started a research project together. Then it will collect the results and give them to us. Now, as you can see, it produced something very detailed. And it found where corrections need to be made, where the gaps are. It found everything. And it asked, should I apply them? Now, why is this important? Because code review is very important for finding gaps. It's also something Anthropic highly recommends. They developed a special method for the Claude models. By having a review done like this, since the review is a heavy load, you can give it to Fable to seamlessly close the gaps, security flaws, issues in the code, and everything else. This is one of the very effective methods. That's why I had this done too. Now the fifth project will show its greatest power. We're going to make a 3-dimensional game that runs in a browser. In this game, we will create it with 3-dimensional data visualization. We sent Fable again. Let it do some research and then get back to us. It could possibly be like this. Let it be desktop. Let it be polished. Okay. It also asked me questions. For the PRD, now it's researching. It'll do research first. We'll prepare the PRD, then have Fable do it. Giving the final prompt. I'm saying my goal is this. A game will be created here with PRD MD. I'm saying create it based on this. Oops, I can't say that. Because we're going to change the model. I'm telling Fable. It's starting to work on Fable. It took a little while to do this to make the game, honestly, but it finished the game too. You see the game on the screen here. You can't see me. Because I recorded this as an audio recording, but it finished the game here as well. As you can see, these apps are really effective and you can do everything. Games like this, just like you see on the screen. This is a nice model. How you use it is very important. If you use it correctly up to 7, you'll make many of your tasks easier. Like I said, you can organize your code, build your own agent ecosystem, or even develop a game like this. It's a very powerful model. Thank you for watching. Leave in the comments. Please, what will you do with Fable 5? I'm curious too, but if you move forward by combining Opus and Fable 5, everything will be much faster. You can see that too. I tried to show that in this video. Go with the right workflow, planning correctly. If you want to learn these Claude skills, improve your business with AI, or start your venture, I'm waiting for you in the community. See you in the next video.